It's a very nice but far too breezy a day here at Worksop Priory. So I've still come to have a look to see whether the first of the Leiobunum sp.A are out and about, and they are. But count at the moment is up to 29, and I've only just started. And of course now they're still only at the juvenile to sub-adult stage. They've got an awful lot of growing to do, especially leg length. So what I'm going to do is continue my usual survey around the walls of this magnificent Nottinghamshire building, a place that most people in Nottinghamshire really take for granted, if they know it's here at all. But one of the best things that I find enjoyable every time I come here is that pretty much every time I do come here, there is always someone that comes along and asks about the spiders or harvestmen. And the parishioners here, and indeed the clergy here, are all very pro harvestmen. They're very proud of the fact that Leiobunum sp.A has took to residing on the walls of this old priory, and that's nice. It's rare that you ever get a positive reaction to any kind of arachnid. It's usually one of, ugh, what are you counting them for? But they're positively delighted, and one lady today was the same. She couldn't wait to go and tell those in charge of this building. But last year I had a lady over 90 years old, and she loved them too. Everybody knows about them, and it has reminded me that the vicar last year did ask me to write a piece for the parish magazine. I need to sort something out, add it to my list of to-dos again. I do enjoy coming to Worksop Priory. Nice and quiet today. At times it can be a little bit sort of, the behaviour around it can be antisocial, so to speak, but today is a good day, and it's the first day that I've been in 2025 to have a look for Leiobunum sp.A, and the study and surveying of Leiobunum sp.A is something that Dilys and I started here in 2012 when we found it on the walls of Worksop Priory. 3 years prior to that, we found it new to Nottinghamshire and to the UK on a house wall about half a mile from here in the Prospect Estate of Worksop. And so usually once a month, or sometimes even more frequent than that, I'll come here and record and count all of the Leiobunum sp.A on the priory walls, and it's something that I've always done, and I intend to keep on doing it. It provides a really good data set, the longest data set really that we have for this species in the UK. Maybe one day someone will use the results that we've attained and the numbers that we've recorded. Today at the moment, I say we're up to 29, and I need to start and go round this rest of this southern side of Worksop Priory, check the eastern side, and then the northern side. Might be a little bit more sheltered and out of the sun. There might be more on the northern side. These things don't like the sun, and they will rest in any crevice they can. As long as the body's in shade, they don't mind the legs getting a bit of a tan. So we'll go and have a look, see what we can get. The only difference really between now, doing a survey now, and doing a survey in a month or so's time is that at the moment the aggregations haven't really started. I've had groups of 2 and 3, and there are 6 just under the archway against one of the doors here at the priory. So they're pretty well scattered, and sometimes they take a little bit of finding. Because they haven't got sort of 4-inch legs, they can tuck them away a little bit better. Makes it harder for me. Well, tucked away in one of the archways on the northern side. Going around to the western side, there's 3 juveniles. They're all quite small and very different looking individuals to the final result as adults. Not easy to find because the body length is little more than 4mm. In fact, it isn't on this specimen. There's one close by that's slightly smaller. So very small, difficult to see when they get into these darker nooks and crannies. Peace and tranquility in the middle of Worksop. Peace and tranquility are 2 words that you wouldn't normally associate with the middle of Worksop, but there you go, enhanced by the beautiful song of the blackbird, which is promptly shut up now. Ah, there he is. But a worthwhile early visit to Worksop Priory in order to conduct the first survey for Leiobunum species A. All the count consists of juveniles and, well, very young subadults. Probably not even that, to be honest, although 2 were quite a decent size, and yeah, I could class them as subadults. I've ended up with a total of 39. They are difficult to find though at these smaller sizes, and when they're not all lumped together in one fabulous aggregation. It ought to be congregation really when they're on the walls of a religious building like Worksop Priory. But we'll be coming again. Say, this is a thing that I do and that I've done for 13 years, and I find it rewarding. I like to keep coming back to count and monitor the progress of Leiobunum species A here on the Priory walls. So July it'll be when we come again.